Hey everybody, I am going to just do a quick get up. I have some of my mascara off, not all of it. I didn't take the time. I am going to go in today with the stick foundation. I'm going to start off with exfoliating my lips. That way, give some people some time to hop onto the video. Look how dry they are. So this will give you a good idea as to how good this works. So I'm going to exfoliate. Okay. And I'm getting over that, not feeling great. So the only thing left is to get my voice back fully. So I'm going to exfoliate, let this sit in a little bit while people hop on. And on here, you can see before I put any foundation on how many freckles I have. Like, they're not as bad as they are in the summer, but they're there. And that way you get a true idea as to how much coverage you get with this, how rosy my cheeks are. I literally have nothing on. All right. I'll let this sugar sit on there a little bit more. I'll be done. Hey, Eva. How's the grandbaby? Oh, thanks, Eva. So are you. You look great, by the way. Not that you didn't before, but you look like a totally different person. I'm going to wipe off all that sugar. He looks absolutely adorable. The babies are good. They're finally getting to feel better. I'm like beyond excited to welcome the newest addition. You do. That picture you posted of you and your mom, like, that was crazy. You guys literally look like twins almost. All right. So besides that little bit of sugar on there, which I can just lick that off, look how much smoother my lips are. Yeah, I'm ready. I think Daddy's in denial until the baby pops out. Not in a bad way, just there'll be 3 boys. 3 boys. Sorry if my video got a little weird. It was saying low connection. It's weird. If y'all notice, I didn't put anything else on. So you're seeing it with just the stick coverage. And you don't have to do half and half. You can do the full face all at once. I do half and half just to show like how that looks. What coverage you get with it. I went with the stick today because my skin is incredibly dry from the weather and not having been feeling good. So to me, the stick is hydrating. I don't have to prime with it. I honestly think my face, because I get lines through here, right through here, and like right in here. And I honestly think it gives me like a smoother overall look. And my mom wears it, and she's never been a makeup person really, other than you'll never see my mother without eyeliner. And she looks completely different. Not that she wasn't like absolutely beautiful before, but she loves how her face looks and how smooth it looks and feels. She uses the stick. I can't say on the spray how that would be, but she absolutely loves the stick. Hey, Candace. And Eva, if this is ever something you'd want to try, we have a 14-day, I think it's 14-day, love it guarantee. So, like, if you try it out for a couple weeks, you don't like it, you just send it back, we refund your money, or we get you, like, say it's not the color that you want, we'll match you with the correct color and get that sent to you. Oh, I love you more, bud. Oh. Anytime your kiddo comes in to tell you that they love you more, you have to stop whatever you're doing. We don't have to, but I love love. All right. All right, so if you see that coverage, like if you looked before and I had like all the freckles that went across the bridge of my nose, the really red cheeks, sometimes I'll go in twice over my cheeks, like just do, I'll just show you, like I'll do like a dot like this, because I have very rosy cheeks, and that's all it takes. I've had the stick foundation over a month, and I've only used like very little of it. I still have this like whole thing left, which is really nice. I actually think this works, like lasts longer than any of the other foundations I've used thus far. But yes, definitely. And there's no pressure if you don't like it, anything like that. I love any kind of feedback, good, bad, indifferent. So far, I've not had any bad feedback from any of it. It's all been good. Not that I want to jinx myself or anything. Hey, Rocky. I'll go in with the highlighter or blush. Yeah, literally, this foundation is amazing, the kind of difference I get in the coverage with this. And it's very, like, natural. Like, I don't have to blend in like crazy on my neck or anything like that. And all I did was I sent my teammate, who's now my teammate, a picture. And she color matched me on the website. I use a little bit darker in the summer. This is a lighter shade for the winter. And it matched literally like perfectly. Because I was very skeptical at first. Hey, Candace. Hey, Dakota. And I really like all of their products have like this. I can all do it on the go, like where it has the little compact mirrors in them. Even here, I'll show you. Even lip gloss, lipstick, any of the lippies have like this mirror on it for you to see when you get ready. Guess I could have left that out because I'll be using that anyway. But for me, I don't know, Eva, what kind of like skin you have, like dry compact or dry combination, oily. But like for me, with having very dry skin, it was like usually in the winters I wear just concealer because my skin's too dry. And this, I can actually wear foundation daily without my skin looking all patchy. Yes, I'm doing full face makeup today. I am going in to show people what what some of like the pink, the purplish colors in the eyeshadow that I have are. I'm doing lip gloss instead of lip stain. And the only thing I'm using that is not Younique today will be my highlighter. I haven't purchased a highlighter yet from Younique, but I will. Then I won't need anything that's not Younique because everything else is Younique. Okay, so Eva, you match me then perfectly for very dry, so I would highly recommend with very dry skin the stick foundation. We have the spray. The spray works great on me too. It's just something about the stick. It's more of a cream based, so it gives me that hydrating feel. I don't have to put like primer on. I don't have to moisturize or anything like that before using it. With the stick foundation, I do use primer with that. But that is just my skin. Like, I get very dry on my nose, around my lips, like right in here, and even on my eyelids. Hey, Melanie. So very dry skin, yes, definitely stick foundation. And we have a hydrating primer that works really nicely with dry skin. But if you just want like a one-step thing, for me the one step is the stick foundation. I spray it with a setting spray, and it looks the same at the end of the night as it does when I put it on. And I usually don't take my makeup off until like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night when I go to get into bed. So it stays looking really nice the entire time. And even if I don't spray, it stays that way. The only time I really spray is like right now when I have a cold, because I'll sit here and like blow my nose and it'll rub right there, but that's only if I've been doing it all day. But otherwise, I don't even have to spray and it'll stay the same. So I'm going to go in with this metallic-y purple. This is our woad color. I'm going to do right here. I'm not going to get into the very... Oh, I don't know why I'm pulling that down. It's a bad habit. I've been trying not to do that. And in the very corner, I'm going to go in with a white color. A lot of times the thing I really like about this makeup, especially when I'm really busy and I just want the quick look, I put the stick foundation. It takes me like less than a minute to put on all the stick foundation and just apply blush, and I'm good to go. Oh, yeah, you're good. It took me a bit to spell it anyway. We have a really good setting spray that I've used, and I really like it because it gives this shimmery look. And then I also use a Iconic London setting spray that I first started with. It came in my BoxyCharm. But to be honest, I like Younique's better because with Iconic London, I have to dab my whole face after with like one of those spongies makeup buds because it leaves orange spots all over my face. And I don't get that with Younique. Hey, Destiny. Okay. So I'm going to go into the corners with Irreplaceable. And yet just let me know when you're back from vacation or whenever it works for you to get more information on anything. I'm usually pretty quick with, like, getting back to everybody, since I'm usually, home with the kiddos and have my phone on me. I'm pretty accessible. Should really do like one where I don't do a full face, but I do a before and after of just the foundation and what I look like with just my natural ghostly look for the winter weather. Should just move somewhere where it's really warm, and then I enjoy doing makeup, but then I wouldn't be doing makeup at all, because when I have a nice tan, I don't use anything. My due date is March 27th, so we are getting there. After my next glucose appointment, which is coming up in January, then I've reached my every 2-week appointment level. Did your grandbaby come on time, or was he early? And then I'm going in the corners with Wistful. If there's ever any colors you guys want to see me use, eyeshadow, lip color, or even if there's a foundation you want to see me use, just let me know and I'd be happy to do that. Like if you want to see the coverage difference between like the spray, the stick, the liquid, you can do that. That's pretty good though with having diabetes and being high risk. I usually go at 39 weeks with all of mine, but that's being a scheduled C-section. I'm not sure if we'll go early with this one. I haven't gone early with them, knock on wood, I don't want to jinx myself. But this baby's measuring like 80 in the 80th percentile, and it was measuring a few weeks in advance, so I'm not sure if we'll be going early here. We've been there not for low blood sugar, but we had very bad jaundice issues with Pierce, and we had to wake him up, which he wouldn't really even wake up for us, but we had to get him up every 2 hours and force him to eat. It's scary. But it's good that he's growing. Before you know it, literally, as you know, being a mom, he'll be up getting into everything, and it's crazy, literally crazy. I feel like I was just at Olive Garden and pregnant with them. Almost 14 pounds. Oh, that's a big boy. That's good. I never realized until we dealt with weight issues with the kids, like, how nice it is to have that added weight there with the babies. And recently I got a brush set from Younique in. And I need to switch over and start using that to show y'all how the Younique brushes work. I was going in with the white to see if I like that, but I'm not sure. Nope. I'm going to go in with Woad. To give it that glisten. And then I'll go in. And I always do this. I go back in. Wipe off the excess. I always go back in and go under. Because once it sets, at first it gets in the creases and then I brush it and it doesn't do that anymore. So that is the eyeshadow. I actually really like this color more than I thought I would. Let's do eyes. I'll show you the 4D mascara. And obviously you don't have to keep them in their boxes. I do just so I don't have to dig through everything. Just grab the box and go. I did ask Santa if he'd get me like a makeup stand because I have this awesome tote. And that way I can just reach right in, grab my makeup, and ditch the boxes. I could ditch the boxes already. It's just habit. Are you at Olive Garden? Have you left there? I'm not sure who works there anymore or who doesn't. I talked with Leslie in one of my videos, and she was saying that she's there. She hasn't left. Hey, Brooke. So to give y'all a look at the mascara, like the effects of it, that's with, and this is with like almost all of my mascara off, but not quite. So here's that. As soon as I get back to feeling myself completely, I'll get back in the swing of doing the videos like I was. But for a bit I was like down and in bed for a couple days, so. Right now it's literally just my voice and the sniffles. So I'll take it. Did you get like cortisone? Welcome to the server lifestyle. It takes a toll on you, that's for sure. My mom used to get those before she had her most recent back surgery, and they are no fun at all, but they make you feel better, at least for a little bit. Get my lip color. I think it might be in my bag. I thought I had it all out. So I'm going to do the gloss that we have. I'm going to show you how the Hottie Lip Plumper makes that even more noticeable. Like a cat hair. Oh, I'm sure it is. That takes a big toll. I remember like when I first started there, which I can't even believe it was that long ago, and feeling like I wouldn't be able to like carry them, and I would see people like coming in, you know, carrying 2 different trays, especially with all the like soup and salad. And then once you've been there, it's completely different, but it's work. I feel like everybody should like be a server at least once to understand and appreciate what they actually do. Oh, I went in with Luxe. I should have exfoliated just a little bit more. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, you look tiny, but I didn't realize you had lost like that much. Like that you were down that low. You must feel like a completely different person. I know mine's different, like being pregnant. But literally, like, I feel like a different person when I'm pregnant than when I'm not, and I finally, like, ditched the baby weight because I don't know, I just feel like I can breathe better, I can do more. That's a huge accomplishment. That's insane. But you looked beautiful either way. There's Luxe. I'm going to go over that. I'll show you with the Hottie Lip Plumper. My lips are still dry, but they're much better than they were. Hey, Becca. Like, for those of you that saw the very beginning, my lips were a hot mess from, like I said, not feeling good. I've been a mouth breather lately, and it dries my lips out really badly. So, they're still a little dry, but far, far better than they were in the beginning. I'll probably go in and do one of our hydrating masks tonight, like when I take a bath, and have that nice cooling effect and relax. And honestly, I feel like it makes me feel so much better. Honestly, this is her first kid, correct, Eva? With Parker, I feel like your first kid, you gain the most. I went from 124 when I got pregnant with him to like 180 something. And it was bad. And with Pierce, I started at 160 and I gained up to 180. And then after having Pierce, I thought we were done, having kids. And I got back down to like the high 130s to like 140-ish. So it is possible. It took me like months of counting calories, walking every day, doing things like that to get there. I felt defeated, felt like I couldn't get there, and just settled with being unhappy with how my body looked after having kids. And finally I was like, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't want to feel like I'm in my 20s. I don't want to feel winded when I go up and down the stairs and things like that. And it must have been like, it was kind of like a little joke, but like I just got to my goal weight. I was like fluctuating between like 138, 140. And then I found out I was pregnant again. So it's good because at least I started this pregnancy a lot lighter. And now it gives me that motivation to know that I can do it. I can have this baby, get back to the weight that I was before, and just push myself. So tell her, like, not to give up on the feeling defeated and things like that and stressing over the baby weight, because she will get there. I did it. It took me a long time to realize that it was possible and I could get back to my pre-baby self. I mean, you won't look the exact same, but you carried a baby in your stomach. Like, I didn't have the completely flat stomach anymore, even though I was almost back to my pre-baby weight. Having the C-section, I had like the little C-section pouch that's there, and I just had to come to terms with, that's my body now, and hey, could have my old body or I can have my babies, and I will take my babies any day. Oh, thanks, Eva. That's like one of the things I'm excited for, like, that doesn't have to do with the baby, but it's like getting back to losing that baby weight again. Not excited about doing it, but I'm excited to feel like myself again, because for the few months where I had lost all that weight and got back to my old self, it felt amazing. Yeah, so she had a C-section. The first one wasn't as bad for me. My stomach went mostly back, other than like this tiny little pouch on my C-section scar. But the second one, forget it. So I already know with this third one, it ain't going back. Oh, okay. Good job, Bubba. But it is what it is, and I'm okay with that now. And whether Kurt's telling the truth or not, he says that he prefers the way I look now compared to then, because I gave him his babies. Hey, Dominic. I don't know, it's an adjustment, definitely is. Mentally, emotionally, physically, everything. But it's worth it. I just cleaned my brushes off. I'm gonna be hopping off of here. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Even when you get back after your vacation, I'll be happy to help you with like any of that. And even if you have questions before that, just let me know. I'll help you with that. And even if they're not makeup related and they're just baby related, hey, I'm happy to talk about babies. I love babies. So I'm gonna get off of here and get these kiddos some food. They weren't hungry before I hopped on, so we pushed lunch off and had fruit snacks. So that is it. Like I said, I did stick foundation, Luxe lip gloss, blush, and this is all from one eyeshadow palette. So if you're interested in buying the complete palette so you don't have to mess with which colors go together and this, that, I'll happily set you up with that also. The only thing that wasn't Younique is my highlighter. So I'll be happy to answer any questions. Yeah, you too, Eva. Have a good holiday. I'll see everybody maybe tomorrow, as long as I'm feeling good. Hop on here. Have a great day.